Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I'm going to talk about Exitus Elite. I'm probably going to talk about Powell Elite Systems quite a bit as well. But this video is actually going to be about what do you need to make Exitus Elite work, which in default will probably be the answers to just about any business. For a change, I decided I'd put me back there in the back. I've got so many videos, why not run me in the background in the process, right? So as a matter of fact, that's showing Bonnet Creek, where we just come back from vacation, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous hotel in Orlando, Florida. We were there for 6 days. In my last video, that is the one I just uploaded this morning. It'll be actually covering that. So if you'd like to see what my vacation looked like, definitely you might want to watch my other videos as well. So I'm just gonna, I don't have anything written down. I'm gonna tell you, just shooting from the hip, what I think you need and what you should be doing to be on the top of the leaderboards. And the reason why Exitus Elite is so important, y'all, is at the top of these leaderboards, even though Powell Elite Systems, you may have that one person making good money, here, that one person is not even at the top of the leaderboards, to be honest. Not really at the very top. And I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not knocking, please understand that. It's just there's a difference when you have a cash cow business with $1,000, $2,000 commissions coming in on a regular basis. It is life-changing income. Now, normally I would have all sorts of emails up showing you all these $1,000 and $2,000 commissions that come in. I'm not going to do that this time, y'all. Again, I just want to show you everything that needs to be, that I feel like you need to know, and what helps becoming a really good sponsor as being a good marketer. These are little tidbits and things like that as well. First of all, Exitus Elite is a business. It's a one-up system. It's 9 years old. This is the business where you want to jump in as far as you can. Now, why would I say that? We have a 90% ratio of people coming in at the $1,000 or $2,000 level. We got a $100 level, a $250, a $500, a $1,000, and a $2,000. Why do people do this? Number one, the quality of the company itself. The Paul Stevenson at Exitus Elite, if it says either one of those, it's going to be quality. It was like that in 2016, which is August, matter of fact, when I came into Exitus Elite. And it's that way in 2023 as well. And it's only getting better and better. So people acknowledge that. Secondly, there is no monthly fees, right? There's no yearly fees. There's nothing needs to be paid. Once you have paid for the admin fee, which is the only money Exitus Elite ever makes, it's less than 1/5 of what one commission would be if you made a $2,000 commission. Once you purchase the packages, all the training in the hubs, all the training under the Genesis products itself, everything goes with it. So if you come at the highest level, the 1,000, the 500, 250, and 100 will also go with that training. Plus you get all the commissions itself. There's no pass-ups at the lower levels. So, I mean, there's so many benefits to just coming in big. Secondly, y'all, this thing has been around for 9 years. This is the best owner I have ever seen. I have got over 600 videos for this company, and 7 years later, just to sit down and mass record and just let go should be a huge, telling, I guess, as to how awesome this business is. If you know me on Facebook, go look at my timeline, y'all. Scroll forever, and all you're going to see is Exitus Elite. Even the videos where I talk about Powell Elite Systems, I'm still telling you, yeah, Powell Elite Systems is powerful, right? It lets me make all my different pages, like this right here is my team sales page I create, one of the bonuses that people come in with me, right? But when it's all said and done, it still points back to the cash cow, Exitus Elite. No monthly fees. All we do is can make money here, $1,000, $2,000 commissions getting paid immediately, however we want to get paid, 100% commissions always. It's the type of business that you want to be in. I have got downline who couldn't sell an $18 business that jumps in Exitus Elite and make $3,000 in the first couple of weeks. And a lot of times it's the most money or the only money they've ever made online. And I think a lot of that's got to do with the fact that people know quality when they see it. Secondly, people don't get an online business to make $18 or $25, these little things. And the same amount of effort and work that I'm sitting here to put in to make I used to do a $33 commission, right? I considered it doing wrong business right, but it's still the wrong business. When I got away from that and started focusing on Exitus Elite, y'all, that's when the $40,000 a month started taking place. This is when, even right before the vacation, the days before the vacation itself, y'all, I wound up making a $2,000 commission right here just a couple of days. I think it was 2 days before we left to go to Florida. For a lot of y'all, man, can you imagine taking a family vacation where you just made $2,000 freed up to do whatever you want to on your vacation? For a lot of y'all, that's going to take care of your vacation altogether. If you don't know, Exitus Elite actually gives you vacations. You come at G1000, G2000, got Cancun, Mexico, you got Las Vegas, got Bali, you got Dubai. There's more locations than they're even showing that you can go and pick wherever you want to go. You can go to Ireland. You can go to France. There's all sorts of places you can go to. And all these are just benefits and bonuses just for coming inside of Exitus Elite that Paul Stevenson provides for us, right? So, what do I think you need to right from the get-go? When I first sign up for a business, y'all, I will go through the business entirely and look everything up. So let me do this real quick, y'all. Let's see here. Let's go to, let's click this one right here. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, when I first sign up to a business, I take notes. I'll take 2 days of writing down notes, and what my notes are going to be is, why did I join it? What makes this great? I do not want to start on the left side and go all the way down telling everything about the business. What people want to know is what you know about your business. What makes it great? Why did you join? What is the big picture, right? So take 2 days to write down all the great things about your business that are going to be talking points or bullet points, so that when you start getting out to people and they ask you about the business, you can tell them why you actually joined, right? Okay. Get in touch with a leader. You can contact me if you like. Ask a few questions. I get asked this a lot. I tell people they should actually do this to see what's going on. Maybe this leader, just like us, we've got a lot of benefits and bonuses. The team sales page right here, I have a team rotator. So if you come in G1000, G2000, we're literally going to get you qualified so that every person you put in will be your person and your commissions. So you'll have no pass-ups at all underneath our team. Obviously, not every team does something like that, right, with team rotators. So this is something that you want to, maybe look around and ask out about and find out what are the best, some of the best benefits for being part of a certain team, right? Now, let me show you this. This is what I use Power Elite Systems for. It helps brand me every step of the way so that when people think of Exitus Elite, I want them to think about Shawn Powell, the Exitus Elite guy. Literally in my emails, that's how I acknowledge when I send out a follow-up email. It's, hey, this is Shawn, the Exitus Elite guy, and usually a smiley face or something like that. And then I have a picture of me and my son or me and my girlfriend or something like that, because I want these people to connect with me. Now, that's a big part of it. We're going to talk about this too. Getting over your hang-ups so that people can connect with you in a business that you believe in. If you don't have any of these three together, you're going to be lacking severely. And the sad part is, you can't do 75% of the work and get 75% of the results. Online business is one of those, you go as hard as you can, show people that you believe in your business, tell them what you think about it, be accessible to them, and then, and that's going to be it. People are joining people join people. And if they can tell that you don't believe in your business, or that they don't even know who you are, why would they join you? Especially in a $1,000, $2,000 business, right? There's a reason why I stick with Exitus Elite 7 years later, because the $1,000, $2,000 commissions are life-changing income, period, for anybody. It was in 2016. It still is today in this awesome, awesome business, right? So I got my 3-generation bonus trainer right here, right? What you want to do is you want to try to give people something that's going to make you stand out from others. Because if we're all using the exact same pages, what's going to make you stand out? What I do, y'all, is I update this, and not only my brand and myself, of course I'm going to do this. You should brand yourself every step of the way, period. I don't care what anybody says. No one thing can ever do an online business. But you want to give this to your downline to give to their downline as well, right? So you want to be straight up legit. You do not want to try to steal your downline's downline or anything like that. So make sure these links don't go anywhere to you at all, right? Just like this one right here, the team sales page. It looks just like mine. I've got an update right here. It says 2023 update. Yearly membership fee is gone. All one-time admin fee only. Because this is my page, I put your first member in for you at G1000, G2000 using our team rotator. So that's something. Yours won't have that, okay? That's going to be the only thing different right here. Now, if you decide that you're going to run rotators or something, that's great. But I was just telling you. So that's the only thing difference right here between my page and your page. Goes all the way down here at the bottom. Every link would go to you and yours. This is going to be a picture of you. As a matter of fact, Tony's page I just done recently has Tony's page up here, has Tony's information. It has, it's going to, as a matter of fact, he asked me to add Twitter. Since I'm done with this video, I'm going to be adding Twitter up there as well. So he has access to this. So this is the exact same page. It's duplication and replication and duplication is what I use Power Elite Systems for while branding myself every step of the way, right? Now, not only am I giving out the Shawn Powell's Mega 3-generation bonus training, I have what's called the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File, right? So I've got over 50 videos sitting right here that's going to help you and your downline by doing the exact same things that I learned in the process. Now, this is the Mega Swipe File. Let me show you what I use here as well. And again, these are just examples of what I give to make me stand out. Another reason for people to want to join my team is going to brand me on top of that. But where's all this come from, y'all? It comes from applying action. This is where all these videos come from. Let's right here. Chasing your dreams with my big example, y'all. My big example, I'll talk about this one. Just give you an example for this newest one, which ain't even my best video, but it's a good one. It's a powerful one. In 2006, I wanted a Bentley boat. It was a beautiful boat. It's exactly what I wanted. It had it's a pontoon boat. I had gone to Sanford, North Carolina, to a place called Chat Lee that has got boats, and I walked around. It's going to get the one. All the reason I went there, I had already saved up enough money, was to see would I need did I want the gold one, the blue one, or the green one, right? This teal green. So we wound up going, and I wound up going there just to look for it. Well, the guy worked me out an awesome deal, and I was like, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to come back Monday. I'm going to let me think about it. I might bring my girlfriend with me at that time so she can take a look at it and let her have a little input on what we wind up doing, right? First boat I ever owned. Went to Myrtle Beach that weekend, right? Got a call, my girlfriend's from the doctor, my girlfriend at that time, and she was pregnant, right? So all the boats stopped right then. I wound up taking money. I think got $15,000. I put in a new central unit, a new countertop here in the kitchen, even a new flooring. There's a lot of things that need to be done for my house to get ready for my little boy that's going to be coming here now 16 years ago, right? And my little boy's 16. So years later, we found that boat that I wanted, and it was teal green. It's beautiful. I absolutely love this boat, as a matter of fact. And so we keep it at the lake house. So we got two boats, and I'm going to show you this real quick. I'll show you what this looks like here. Hey everybody, now this is me actually on our yacht. We got a 40-foot yacht that Exitus Elite paid for, without a doubt. See, this is the wrong video. Hold on, this is this one. I'm sorry. So this is a presentation right here, right? Now, the whole point of the business of these videos and the presentations and everything is I want these people to have someone to connect with, someone that believes in the business. I've got over 600 videos for this company, so you know good and well I believe in this business. This is the boat that we wound up buying. And so when I was out on the boat earlier, about a month ago or whatever it was, I actually shot a video and talked about chasing your dreams. And I wound up, we wound up getting this pontoon boat, which means, it meant the world to me. This is a 40-foot yacht. Exitus Elite paid for that. This is my little Jaguar. Exitus Elite paid for that. This is me and my girlfriend. This is me and my son. But the whole point is I wanted people to know who I was at the very beginning of this presentation, because letting people connect with me is the most important thing. I explain the business in the middle, if you see it right here. I talk about different ones. I talk about Paul Stevenson. I talk about his son Jacob, who's in charge of support. If this thing will pop up. Give it just a second, y'all. I had a picture of Paul Stevenson sitting here. If it'll show up, if it won't, then I'll just have to go back. There you go, finally. So I talk about Paul Stevenson, y'all, the best owner I'd ever seen. I talk about commissions, all sorts of things. This is the first time I'd ever had $50,000. This is $40,000 in 1 month sitting back here in the back. And at the very end, I talk about being home for half my son's life from the time he was 7 years old to the time he's 16 now, what it's meant not only just to me, but for him as well. You understand what I'm saying? So why is this so important? Because Exitus Elite has got beautiful capture pages. You can run with these capture pages without a doubt. But what's it lacking was someone to connect with. So between the capture page and the VSL page, you need somebody who's going to be the glue to let these people connect with. Yes, that should be you. But for a lot of y'all who's starting off brand new, maybe you ain't ready to get there yet. But see, this is exactly what I teach inside of my private chat with, I got about 50 people inside G1000, G2000, So if you go big in your business and join us, you're going to have access to all of us, and you're going to see other people that are mimicking. They even mimic this page. They go to Power Elite Systems, copy this page, take me out of it, and put them in it. And yes, you've got my blessing to do that very thing. I want you to make it, and I'm telling you how I'm doing it to make it. That's exactly what this is, right? So this is Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. This is something I put together. Ad bodies, headlines, locations. These are detailed ad suggestions right here, y'all. Really, some really nice ones I've written personally myself. Really good talking points, y'all. Okay, I've already mentioned one of them. We get paid immediately. We get to pick how I want to get paid. Always make 100% commissions. We literally make a more $100, more $1,000 and $2,000 days than $100 days inside this business. What does that mean, y'all? Last 27 members I put in, 21 of them coming at the $2,000 level. I've never, ever heard of ratios like that in a business. 4 more of them came at the $1,000 level. I only made one at the $100 bill level, and one at the $250. I've never seen anything like that, though. We have no monthly or yearly fees ever. You heard me mention that as well. We have access to our call center that will close the sales for you if you choose to. Now, you don't have to. I choose not to, but if you like, you could have where Paul Stevenson literally will talk to your, your leads that are coming through, and if they're ready to jump into business, he'll put them in for you. This is accessible to us as well. I tell people this right here in one of the talking points. Mention that it's 9 years old, and we have weekly webinars. Both are strong statements right by itself. Hands down, the best support I have ever seen in any business. Y'all, I've been number 1, number 2 in the world in every business I've ever done. I had to leave some of these businesses because support wasn't there. And here, Jacob, man, this is like Christmas. It does not get any better than this, without a doubt. I got somebody messaging me. They'll just have to wait. So if you hear it dinging in the background, I apologize, right? Okay, y'all. So, again, let's go down a little bit further, and I want to give people everything that I can give. So I was really good in Facebook. I got free from a job in 6 months with Facebook. So I got Facebook scripts, Facebook notes. I tell people what I was doing. The very first post I ever sent that I made over 30 leads in one day was this image right here. And what happened is I got mad with Facebook. I was trying to copy other people. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just write something real. I got mad with it. I wasn't getting the results I wanted. And when I started putting something down that meant something, that was respectful, and people could sense it, I started getting respectful leads. And that's when everything happened, y'all. I realized you got to learn to let go. You got to get to the point you don't care what anybody thinks. I want my business for me and my little boy more than I care what anybody thinks. And some of y'all, you're not there yet. As a matter of fact, most of y'all, you're not there yet. And until you get to that point, you're always just going to be playing with online business. That's the God's honest truth. How do I know that? Because I'm telling you, I'm entirely blind in my right eye, right? Hang-ups like you wouldn't believe. I went 2 decades where I didn't have a picture of myself. From my 20s to my mid-40s, I might as well didn't exist, pretty much, y'all. God's honest truth. And even with my little boy in this image right here, it meant the world to me because he wanted to sit there. I made over 130 videos in like a month and a half while still working 65 hours a week in a restaurant, y'all. I did restaurants for 26 years here in North Carolina. Sitting at this same table, just a little bit further down, I rearranged everything. I updated the kitchen a year ago, as a matter of fact. But sitting at this kitchen table, Adam, my little boy, wanted to be part of whatever it was that I was doing. And he sat down, and the end of the video, y'all, this is a screenshot, that's why his hand is shaking. He's saying bye to everybody and telling them, thanking y'all for watching my video. I had no pictures of me and my son. Y'all, that's the God's honest truth. This is why this image meant the world to me. I literally had barely any with me and my son at all. And my low self-esteem, God was working on me so many more ways than just financial. That's the honest truth, y'all. And some of y'all, I wanted my business more than I cared what anybody thought. I believed in what I was doing. I understood. If I don't get seen and heard, I'm not going to make it. I understood that people join people. And the higher the commissions, the more people want to know who you are. If you want to dominate a life-changing income business, you're going to have to position yourself to make that life-changing income. Secondly, you're going to have to brand yourself. Everybody that you know that has made it, how do you know them? Because they've branded themselves. Now, I'm not telling you got to do YouTube, right? And just like Tony just came in earlier and stuff like that, he was telling me, it's great, Tony, if he's our new G2000. If you like to do videos, absolutely, that's awesome. I'm not telling you got to make videos to make it, because you don't. You could pick whatever avenue. Pick one way you get the people and master it. But let me tell you this. I will tell you this. I don't know anybody who's made it who doesn't have a footprint in the YouTube world. And why not? Because they understand that people join people. Videos are extremely powerful. They can show you that they believe in it. You can see sincerity in my videos. And that's one of the biggest things this is the glue that everybody's lacking. And so YouTube is free real estate. So why would you not want to mass record and go get seen and heard and have people look at you and think about joining you in a business? And that's exactly what YouTube's about. I've got buddies who do solo ads. And that's all they do. That's great, y'all. But at the same time, they still got a YouTube presence because they understand branding themselves. They may do something different than me, but I guarantee you, you're going to see their image, their Facebook timeline and stuff like that, y'all, is going to be an awful lot of this right here. They branding myself every step of the way, y'all, right here. Let me close this right now. Let me see if my computer's running a little bit slow. I'm sorry about this. I got Gilbert sent me a message. This is my new thumbnail. Okay, let me see here. I just want to take a second and show you what my timeline actually looks like, y'all. Okay, this is a video that I've done and marked it, left it up there. I got 45 hearts and loves. Got it's decent. It's got probably 1,300 views. This is something right here I had written. It's got 25, 26, 27, 28 loves and likes. It's quite 18 messages back and forth. This is something I wrote 23 hours ago. This is me and my girlfriend during vacation. So I'm talking about my efforts literally go into letting people connect with me and just being sincere about a business that I love and believe in. This is this way I don't have to sell anything. I'm not having to sell anything. I don't even think I'd be comfortable selling anything. I'm not a car salesman, to be honest. What I do is I sit down and mass record and tell people about a business that I believe in, that I know that can change people's lives, and I tell them why I joined it, and I tell them what it's meant to me and my son, and I tell them this is the way to go, and then I try to give them everything that I've done that's made it work for me. So I'm giving. You learn, y'all, and God, I swear this, one thing God's put in my mind the last 2 years, you get by giving. That's one of my videos. I'm sitting there talking about it. Let's see here. You get by giving. Number 23. Look at this one right here, y'all. Go with what you've got. Hang-ups. The problem with all marketers, y'all. You don't think this ain't a powerful one? Literally, y'all, I get choked up showing pictures of my little boy and where I was at when I got an online business. Y'all, I don't even look like the same person anymore. I've gained probably 25 pounds in a good way because I was way too skinny. Online business has done a world of difference for me and my family. I can tell you that right from the get-go, y'all. So this is, again, these are the things I'm trying to use Power Elite Systems for to help me, stand out as well. But I want you to see this, y'all. This is one day ago. Let's see how many views this got. This got 26 with a decent amount of comments. This is me at Bonnet Creek with my girlfriend. I didn't even unload this one yet. This is still locked up. I want to go through and pick the images and stuff. This is me saying it's time to get back to work, and I give advice, y'all. Listen, energy is a big part of video making. If you don't know, I make videos in my kitchen at a little breakfast nook, which is right here. Nothing special about that, but before I mass record, I always walk around the kitchen island and table and hype myself. I've been doing that for years, so if you're coming in with that blah attitude, they will feel it in your videos that I promise. Just let go. There's only one way, and then I go down further than that. Then I show a $2,000 commission, 32 likes, comments about that. This is a video I've recently made while I was on vacation. I uploaded this one. So, you see my timeline. This is Tony. Congratulations, Tony, buddy. I am so glad to have you part of our team. He's 6'8". He's an awesome guy. He's got awesome kids. We were out on the boat, the second boat, the one that meant the world to me I was telling you about. Me and her out, she was getting a real good suntan when a $2,000 commission came in. This is me showing, I thought you saw for a second, all those $1,000 commissions. It just keeps on going. Y'all, you could scroll literally for a day and never hit the bottom of Exitus Elite. And it's not all about Exitus Elite. It's about letting people connect with you. But it's still an awful lot. Again, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, photos. When you're doing something on Facebook, look at this right here. This is all me and her at Bonnet Creek. This is my my girlfriend's granddaughter, Emma or Paisley. This is the ducks around and stuff like that, y'all. All this is from Bonnet Creek this week. This is the ones, so it's got quite a few of them images to go through. I apologize. Now, while we're waiting on my images to pop up so I can show you some examples, not only do you want to just be the Exitus Elite guy or whatever your business is, you also want to be a person. So you're going to show people you being a person, living your life. We were at King's Dominion when a $2,000 commission came in right here, right? So what do I got? I got the roller coasters in the background. I took a picture of me and her right here. Here is us laying out at King's Dominion at the water park. This is us at the lake house in a roundabout when a $2,000 commission came in. This is me and her at her house. This is, I mean, see what I'm saying, y'all? It's me living my life, but at the same time when a commission comes in, I like for people to see what we were doing. This is a commission that my girlfriend was much cuter than I am. Most guys are the ones watching my videos. That's what the analytics tell me. So what am I going to do? I'm going to post pictures of me with my girlfriend because I'm sure a guy would rather hit a video with a picture of me and my girlfriend than me. Look at this. This is why this thumbnail is made like that. I'm using my common sense and thinking about all this stuff, y'all. Here's another one. Here's so many commissions right here. $2,000. This was in, what was it, September? So we were looking right before Halloween and all that stuff. She likes to decorate her house. We were out picking pumpkins. I'm sorry. So a $2,000 commission came in here. It just keeps on going. This is, you get the point. We're at the Disney and stuff like that. This is me at the yacht. This is actually the yacht in the background. So this is March of 2023, another $2,000 commission that came in right here as well. So not only am I just showing commissions, I'm also showing us out and about. If we were at Walmart and a $2,000 commission came in, then I'm going to take a picture of me and my girlfriend probably right there, just like whatever it is. Because I think people have a tendency to relate to people like that in a very good way. Here's an example. This is early in the morning. This is her family sitting around. Look, we all look like we just woke up. $1,000 commission that came in, you know, in using this, y'all, and lets people relate to you even better. This is a good picture of the Bentley boat that we got. As a matter of fact, the boat I was talking about earlier. Okay, what all do you need? Number one, I would highly suggest having WordPad. And the reason why, you want to post your links so that you got links accessible quickly. So if somebody says, I'd like to join you, okay, here you go, click, you got this, bam, you go. The very first business I joined, I had a sponsor that no longer did that business. I wasn't interested in the new one he was interested in. I was interested in the one he did. If I didn't learn anything else from him but one thing only, he had his stuff together. So whatever links I got here, I also have on my phone. Let me show you this. And I use what's called color notes on my phone, and I have got thousands of this color notes. But I have a section that just has links, and I can send it out. I've got advertisements on my phone. If I was out and about and I wanted to send something from YouTube, anything I would copy to paste to YouTube, I've got it sitting here as well. This is my way of being organized on my computer and here. WordPad is a very powerful way for doing this very thing. Obviously, you could use any other notes or whatever, but WordPad's one of these things right here. So I've got all my links sitting here going to all sorts of different pages and stuff like that people would ask for. I'm going to show you one of the links itself. This is actually from Exitus Elite. Okay, y'all, I apologize. I accidentally hit something and it says default as Opera. It was the new browser I was using, but I'm not using it, so I slowed it down. I apologize. So I had to clip through this. But this is how beautiful the actual links are. The capture page itself inside of Exitus Elite. This is just one example of it. I've used it many times in my videos. Matter of fact, to me, I think it represented how beautiful it is to the point that I actually created it, a little segment of it, and put it in my banner as well to make the banner stand out and to mimic and to show the quality that's inside of capture, the capture pages themselves. So that's a little bit why I did that in the first place, y'all. But do you need to make your own capture pages? Absolutely not. To give you an example, y'all, the first $10,000 I made inside of Exitus Elite, I used the default pages. There was one that was a purple page. We still have it as accessibility to it as well, where somebody with a smartphone sitting there holding it in their hand, I used that. First $10,000 I made came from that. So you can absolutely run with all this for sure. Joining our team, I would highly suggest probably using my team sales page right here, just because of the fact that it's going to give you someone to connect with. Yes, you have my blessings to use any kind of proofs of income. As a matter of fact, to go a little bit back to the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file, you're going to see this down here. I give examples of what my thumbnails look like, branding myself every step of the way. And y'all, I can tell you this, to go from being entirely blind with no images of myself to having over 1,600 videos and constantly showing myself in video and pictures and stuff like that, that was a huge change that had to take place with me to get to that point, y'all. And this is what hangups are about, y'all. Whose hangups are? They're your hangups. And once you understand that, y'all, you can free yourself. The only person keeping you from making it is you, period, right? So here's some ad work right here that people can use as well. This is one of those showing all the thousands. I got some that showed a $2,000 as well, like this often. I just didn't bring it up in this before I started the video. But you got access to all of this to use whenever you like to, if you're part of our team, to help you build some credibility. This is 6,000 in 3 days or 2 days. What was this one? This was 10,000 in a very short period of time. You know, I got 40,000 on months, but you could pick any of these, y'all, and run with it just like this. It's $2,000 commission. Doesn't have my name on it or anything like that, and you have access to it. And I do try to update these sometimes because of the timestamps themselves, so you have something modern, new, in case you want to use something at a timestamp to help you build credibility as well. So this is, again, some of the things I do with this page. But using these links right here is going to help you get quickly to whatever you want to get to. Secondly, let me show you this. I take a lot of notes. I try all sorts of different things. These are keywords that I use for 2022. I've got this thing since I've had this WordPad open since 2018 when I first started this WordPad. Talk about different levels inside of Powell Elite Systems, stuff like any kind of notes. Now I want you to see this down here, y'all. This is real important. Things for messaging. I've got things I can just copy and paste to give people. They are real legit. It's just the fact that there's no sense in me rewriting it over and over again, so why not keep it in a copy? And that's what I wound up doing. Now I want you to see this. I actually do presentations using WordPad sometimes. So what I'll do is I'll literally come like right here. I'll pick a thumbnail like this or something like that. So a good thumbnail. I talk about Exitus Elite in 2023, and then I just scroll down and start talking about, hey, Team Rotator to your qualified G1000, G2000 levels. Exitus Elite is a complete training system and support. It's a very powerful one-up system, most quality system I've ever seen for any one-up system. This is $17,000 right here. I give some proofs. This is Paul Stevenson, the best owner. This is Jacob, his son, the best support I'd ever seen, showing me being number one in businesses. First time I'd ever made over 50, 60,000 sitting in the bank was with Exitus Elite. Give examples of some proofs of income, just like I showed you earlier, and just keeps on going right here, y'all. Again, this was me and my girlfriend going to buy a hot water heater at Lowe's, and then wound up getting a $2,000 commission while standing in line, getting ready to pay for the hot water heater. So again, this is an image of me and her. Was she ready for pictures? Absolutely not. Was I? No. But it doesn't matter. It's about people connecting with you. So that's why I do stuff like this, y'all. And then I can keep on showing proofs of income, talking about our vacations. This is in May. I made 5 G2000s, 3 G1000s. That was out and about. This is Iman coming in, 2000, Brian coming in. And this is talking about the bonuses I give, all the different stuff. This is my private chat right here as well. And at the very bottom, let me show you this. This is talking about our vacations, different vacations for people coming G1000, G2000. And this is me back in 2015, right before I got free from the job. This is what I look like, y'all. This is where, I mean, I was burnt out. I weighed maybe 152 pounds if I had to guess, soaking wet, pale, tired, and going from that to where I'm at now is not even the same person. And knowing I've been home for my little boy has been priceless. See, I can use WordPad to help me show these kind of things like this in this very way. So what have we covered? Facebook or some kind of social media. It does not have to be Facebook. I'm 50, so maybe that's why I do Facebook. I don't know. But Facebook itself is a really good way to let people connect with you. If I was trying to do a free or cheap business, Facebook is great for getting cold leads at Facebook. But most of the time, when you get Facebook, what you're going to wind up getting is people who have joined you in other businesses previously, So you are staying in their mind, has a lot to do with that. It's a great way because YouTube is such a powerful way to getting these higher commissions. People are getting sharp people into it. So what I do with Facebook, y'all, is I'll show the links to this brand new video, just like the one I uploaded this morning. I'm going to wind up, matter of fact, show some commissions right here and stuff like that. I'm going to wind up taking it and posting it on Facebook to help send people to go see it. So it's going to help my video rank. It's going to be backlinks. That's kind of what you would describe it as being, to let these people go see it at YouTube. Facebook and YouTube do not play well together, just to let you know. So it's one of those things that I would highly suggest getting in our private chat, looking at the training I've got to show you how to use Facebook to help you get more recognition and the new algorithms, the way things are different now than they were a couple of years back. Things like that, these little things that I do that I try to show you and give examples. And then once I've learned something, I'll post it in our private chat, y'all. And literally in our private chat, like this one right here, this is where I've got all of our G2000, G1000 members. I'll tell you what I've learned. And again, I've got other people that do the exact same thing with us as well in the process. So let me click the image right here. All right. Join a business, take 2 days to look at it, get all the words, everything good about it, what makes it great, things like that, y'all. I would suggest using, if you've got something like Powell Elite Systems, or if you're really good at making pages, make a professional looking page so that you can pinpoint what makes it great. So these are bullet points like right here, right? And this page I give to my downline is called What Makes Exitus Elite Great. And I literally have everything that I want to talk about. So I could do this, blow it up just like I did, talk about what makes Exitus Elite great, all the talking points, all the great things about it, and then show them my big bonuses, that come with it. Udemy, the commissions from there, I make $1,200 to $1,700 a month sometimes from just Udemy alone. My 3-generation bonus training, the private chat right here. I do a lot of audios back and forth. There's Michael in there. There's Matthew, Brandy Lynn. There's a lot of really good people in there. Alpha, Billy, and Tony that just came in. He's in there as well. There's just so much great stuff right here. And the reason why we do it, y'all, is because this changes lives. $2,000 commissions. And Alpha, who's in Asia, is actually part of our private chat as well. He's doing a lot of videos right now. It's pretty awesome. So understand that if you're not learning to let go, you're going to have a hard time, and letting these people connect with you, you're going to have a hard time with a higher commission business. And some of y'all, you're going to go from one business to the next, hoping that that business isn't going to do it. It's you. What business you pick is not as important as what you think about that business. And until you get that in your mind, it really ain't going to matter. If I join a business, y'all, I'm going to go all in. That's just a given. I'm not going to give away any of my commissions. I'm not going to be at a $100 level and let $1,900 go to my sponsor because I didn't believe enough in my business. Secondly, you go big in your business, you're going to lead by example. The opportunities and chances your downline going big are going to be much greater right from the get-go because you're leading by example. So that's a big part of it right by itself. But when I join a business, I know I'm going to blow the doors off of it. That's the way I think. I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to hammer away until I'm exactly where I want to be at. People are going to know me for that business. I am the Exitus Elite guy, period. In my mind, in their mind, in videos or any other format, that's going to happen. Something as simple as sending out an email saying I'm the Exitus Elite guy, or whatever business you are in, training's the same. It's going to make a difference, y'all. So learn to think that way, okay? Expect people to get in. 20% of the Bible is based upon expectations. You get out of life what you expect to get. If you don't expect much, you won't get much. But God wanted you to have more. It's just you didn't expect much, to be honest, y'all. Be accessible. Answer the phone, y'all. Be accessible when somebody wants to say, if you believe in your business, you're not going to say anything wrong. I guarantee that. You're going to wind up saying exactly what you're supposed to say. There is no script in everything I've said. I can make videos an hour long. I think you can detect that by now, right? But why? Because I believe in the business. I apply a lot of action. I'm accessible, and sincerity is the answer right from the get-go, y'all. Pick one way to get out to people. Just one way. Don't try to do 10 different things. Don't go through the training and say, I'm going to start at A and go all the way through to Z. You do not have to have a PhD in business to open your mouth and tell people about something that you're excited about. Matter of fact, if you did go through all the training, it takes you a month, you're going to lose that excitement and enthusiasm that's so important at the very beginning. Man, I can make $10,000 while you're sitting there playing with looking at all the training. What do you need to do, y'all? Decide, what's my strong points? What's my best way of getting out to people? If it's, okay, I love videos, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to focus at YouTube videos, and I'm going to master that one way of getting out to people, and then I'm going to think about the elements that go with it. What do I need to go with that? I need these pages I created. I need a follow-up email. I need somewhere that people can go and look at me on social media. So I use my Facebook, and all that's plastered underneath my videos, right? And then I've got my phone to answer. If I had nothing more than to master record and just let go and have my phone, I can make six-figure income. If I had nothing else. If all I had was just a sign-up page itself with no other pages, I could still make it. More money than people that just sign up and use the default page itself, don't have any idea who these people are connecting with at all, and then go spend thousands of dollars of paid advertising, hoping that you're going to get some kind of money gain, or what would you call it, a numbers gain, while all I'm doing is sitting down, mesh record, telling you about a business I believe in, something I've been with for 7 years, and staying at the top of the leaderboards in the process. And it's something I've done for 7 years in this one business. Maybe I know what I'm talking about. Just something to think about, y'all. It's real simple. Staying organized, y'all. When you learn something, when you apply action, allow yourself the time to evolve to become the person you need to be. If you get those what ifs, hey, what if I try this right here? Maybe I make a new page with such and such on. And if it don't work, guess what? It doesn't matter. You learn something from it either way. Usually, you'll learn more from something that didn't work than if it did. So if anything, it's only going to make you a better sponsor, a better leader in the process. You've got to join something. Pick one way to go out to people, get out to people. Master that one way, and listen, this is real important. Knowing you're not going to quit. Knowing. How many of y'all, you remember me telling you this earlier, right? Let me go back to this image right here. I'm going to show you this. Okay, there's a little picture of me and my little boy right here. And let's go back to this one. There you go. How many of y'all would have made 130 videos while working 65 hours a week in a restaurant? I did it like a month and a half, y'all. I made 31 videos before I made my very first sale. I was allowing myself to get better at what I was doing. I understood it wasn't going to happen immediately. And I was okay with that. If it had took 50 videos, I wouldn't have cared. You got to get to the point that you understand, I'm going to make this a routine. I'm going to get comfortable doing that. If the sales are there or not, I don't care yet, because I'm learning what I need to learn to get even better and better using my strong points to become the person I need to be so that people will join me. And then by you applying action, you're going to become a much better leader in the first place. And this is where all this starts to fall back into place, y'all. Once you start making sales, the belief goes up even more, and the next thing you know, this thing, you couldn't stop it if you wanted to. All you got to do is just make a video or solo ad every so often or whatever to keep that ball going. And that's what it's all about right here, y'all. Love it. All right, y'all. I hope this helps a little. I know I didn't do a lot of, well, I did. I basically told you everything that you needed to know. If there's anything that I'd really probably put emphasis on as well, is not being scared to put your phone number out there so that people can reach out to you. If they thought I believed it in the business, on my video, they hear me in person, they know I'm going to be the exact same way. Some advice I'd give is don't be guru guy on the phone. Matter of fact, when somebody calls and talks to me, Tony, when he called, we talked about Ohio because that's where he was from. So I talked about Ohio for a little while before we ever mentioned him. If I'd have somebody from California, we'll talk about the cold water. And I never knew that the oceans were cold, and the Pacific Ocean. Here in the Atlantic's warm, right up till October, sometimes, even up to November sometimes. You can literally go swimming here where that water's so cold. I didn't know that. I want to talk to these people. And then we'll go from that to whatever. And a lot of times, all I've got when somebody calls me is just their location. They're from Texas or whatever. So I asked them, I was like, I've never been to Texas, blah, blah, blah. We just had a nice little conversation. And then we'll transfer over to talking about online business. But why? Why? Because I want people to connect with me. More than anything else, I want that. But got that connection and sincerity, and they can tell I believe my business, and they know I'm on in, and they know I'm not going anywhere, then why would I not be their sponsor? It'd be crazy for them not to be. And that's what you want to do. And it's so easy to do. Sincerity is the answer, y'all. So, all right, y'all. Hope this training helped a little bit, y'all. The things that I feel like you needed to have to put together to make this work. Do you have to go make your own capture page sales pages? Absolutely not. What we have in Exitus Elite does great. I would highly suggest just branding yourself every step of the way, letting these people connect with you, whatever way you're doing. Now, getting part of our team, I'm going to automatically put the team sales page together for you, just like I showed you. You know, the one I've got here that me and Tony, I've got for Tony and the rest of my team as well. Every person inside of our private chat is qualified. So every one of those members, G1000, G2000, part of my team, I don't get pass-ups from any of them because I've already got them qualified from the team Rotator right now. So you want to be part of this team. This is one of the biggest bumps you're going to get also from anyone. So it's definitely going to be part of that as well. So that being said, y'all, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I definitely look forward to seeing you part of the team. Appreciate it.